One of the most dependable shrubs for fall foliage color is the burning bush, also known as winged euonymus, like we've got right here. You can definitely see why this plant would be called burning bush with this fiery fall foliage display. On years when we don't have just a lot of really nice fall color, we still have a really good display coming from this plant. The reason that the shrub is called winged euonymus is because the plant has wings along the stem. You can see these little flattened structures running along the stem here. Winged euonymus. This is a plant that is native to Northeast Asia, and it is a deciduous plant. Its best color will be had when it's planted out in full sun. It will still give you a little bit of color even when it's planted in the shade. They're not overly drought tolerant, but they will tolerate a wide variety of soils. Now, the winged euonymus doesn't get scale like a lot of our other euonymus plants do. Right here I've got a little branch of one of our evergreen euonymus, and you can just see all the little white flaky euonymus scale. These are little insects that suck the juices out of the plant and can really mean the death of a lot of our other euonymus type plants. But we don't have to worry about scale with the burning bush. Now, occasionally, if they do dry out, we can see some spider mite damage every once in a while on these plants. This particular cultivar is one called compactus, and it's a little bit smaller than the straight species. But this one, even though it's smaller, you can still see it'll get to be about 10 feet wide by about 10 feet tall. The burning bush, of course, known for the brilliant red foliage color, but it does have little orange fruits this time of the year as well. These little orange berries dangling along the stems here. So if you're a family that has a house divided, maybe part of the family are alums from OU and part are from OSU, you can plant this shrub and be very happy for the red foliage and the orange fruit. We just took a look at the burning bush, or winged euonymus, which is native to Asia, and a lot of our evergreen euonymus do come from the continent of Asia. But here in North America, we do have a few euonymus species that are native here. And in Oklahoma, we actually have some euonymus species. Right here, we have Euonymus Americanus, or the strawberry bush euonymus. This one's native to the southeastern corner of Oklahoma. We also find it down in the Arbuckle Mountains, but it's a very tough little shrub that grows in the forests in that part of our state. This plant has been growing here for about 6.5 years, and you can see that it's just barely 4 feet tall. But the plant gets its name strawberry bush because of the fruit that we have on the plant this time of the year. You see this kind of red, warty capsule here on the outside with these interesting little reddish pink protrusions. Now, this plant also has another common name. It's called Hearts-a-Burstin', and you can see why it might be called that, because once that little red capsule bursts open, you see these little orange seeds. So this is another one of those OU-OSU plants with red and orange colors. But it is a very tough plant. It's very drought tolerant, and just the fact that we have it growing under this eastern red cedar lets you know how much shade this plant can handle. Now, this one is reportedly susceptible to scale, but we've never seen any here in our garden. So you might think about the strawberry bush euonymus.